Let's try and win this one. Oh, a road. Their defense is too perfect, and they won't likely get away from each other. This will turn into a cat and mouse game until one of the sides runs out of energy. We can probably flank them if we move through the house's gardens. Jumping over those fences may take a while, but they won't see us coming, and maybe I could use some of the vehicles here to launch myself at them. That sounds dangerous. Why in the world would you do that? Would you rather wait here until some other answer falls from the sky? You used to live here too. We don't know what other traps may be around, especially valid with those pieces of paper and... Think, look at me. Take a deep breath. We'll survive this, okay? Sure. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so let's try to win this fight. It'll probably take a couple attempts again, just because, well, there'll probably be some new hindrances every time we try something, but I think a good first choice is always just to go at it. Sword. Actually, that might not work, actually. Fortify. Boost to fortify. And with expert sniper boost, focus on either of those, but don't focus on the capacitor. Let's see what happens. Laying fire, yeah. Should have probably let Sync walk as well. Firewall. Support. Okay, this seems already pretty hopeless. But, Sync, why don't you... Put the dagger, take the sword. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go here. No, go. God, go here. And pistol. Go here as well. Why? Where are you going, pistol? Oh, it's because I've still set him to attack, so he doesn't care what I tell him to move, where I tell him to move. Can I restart that already? Restart. That's not gonna work. Yes. So, ignore it for now. I think that should still mean he attacks if they're in range. What I actually want us to do, though, is boost, fortify, and move over here. And Thistle. What can you do? Summon. What does summon do? Just summon something then. And move over here as well. Let me see what happens. Sync fortifies. Yep, and Thistle summons a little friend. Hey. Can I have more than... Well, no, I can't. Okay. I want Thistle. Either way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move up here. Kipata can do the same, although I don't think he can get that far. And you know what? I want a Watchman Circle from Sync. Yeah, there we are. New summons as well. Azure Lightning from Pistol. 23 damage, that's something. And a Watchman Circle here. Punished, yep, makes sense. Pistol, I want to block and I need first aid yet. Yes, I want you to block. Unboosted. Move over here. Thistle can't. Oh, Thistle can't move. Well then, Carter can move up here. And I don't want you to move there actually. I want you to attack with a sword. Unboosted. Just stay here. If they come, attack them. See what this mess is. 60. What? What? What happened? Okay, restart it. No idea what happened. But it certainly hurt. The Capata... Wait, does the Capata take damage for us? I think so, right? That's not ideal. So, what do we do? I think we just... wait, how long does Fortify work for? I don't know. But give me a Watchman Circle. Boost me here, and... Thistle can just stay on his normal attack and go here. I want to see what happens here. With that out of the way, I want Fortify Magic boosted. I want Thistle on a normal Expert Sniper, and I want both of them to move here. I don't want to Thistle to run out of energy, that's the thing. Fortified, yes. Violet does something as well, and Roost summons. It's 13 damage, but it is something. We then use this turn to maybe should have put something in that does have some sort of range. Can I meditate down here? 1, 2, 3. I hope so. Thistle can still attack. Unboosted. Over here. Let's see what happens. Okay. The Capata comes and stays here. It's dead. Does that have any consequence whatsoever? I don't think it does. Still want you to meditate. And Thistle can meditate as well, that's fine. Let's just relax for a bit. Just to get our stamina back up. That's better. Alright. I then want another Watchman Circle here. And Thistle, want you to attack here as well. They're probably not visible. Oh, they are visible, but they're too far away to be attacked. And they summon another Capata. How much would they be able to move? I don't know. I want you to defend. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move here. Thistle stays in the Expert Snipe and moves here. They could move closer. No, they don't move at all. Okay. And that one disappears now. So they don't really hold all that long. There is a vehicle here. Maybe I should focus on that. But we'll do that next time. Let me actually go here. And Thistle will boost him. And go here as well, and we'll see what happens. Zero damage. That's not ideal. Because of the block. I think we can probably stay like it. Block with the boost, and Thistle can continue to attack. Okay, they are running. Putting some fire behind them, and Fizzle can get rid of the Capata. It's down there. Right, now both of us will move up. What is this? There you go. Yes, the expert sniper is fine. And we'll use the sword defense, the sword block. Why am I not using the shield block now that I think about it? That doesn't make much sense. We're summoning again. And we do 13 damage. We can keep that going. Should work out in the long run. What I actually want to do now, though, is take the shield, go one step back, because 1, 2, 3, 4, that's still in range. And try again, see where they move. Okay, they move down. The Capata follows but can't reach us. So you can get rid of it. And that circle disappears. So what I want to do now, I'll keep this up. We'll keep your boost up and we'll move you down here. And actually, I want another Watchman circle there. And they're not here. Okay. Normally means they're further south. So I want another circle here. I want Fizzle down here as well. There they are. Sort of have them cornered in that sort of line, but they're not taking too much damage, so this could take a while. Why not try the same thing again, but go for shield? Fizzle can still attack with the sniper. Okay, they're moving up, but not into this place. That is interesting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can only assume they walked all the way up here. Go on. Yeah. No damage. Violet has a lot of stamina, but Rue's stamina seems to be dwindling. Just keep it going. Yeah, they walk down. It's okay. And Rue is punished now. It means he cannot move. Which means we'll both move down here. And what do we do? Yeah, I think this is fine. Don't really have much. Use the shield block on sync. I think now is a good. This might be risky, but I think now is a good time to use that because Rue is punished and can't move. How much damage do we do? 28. Okay. That Watchman circle disappears, and Fizzle's also not out of energy completely, which is nice. So what I want to do now actually is to meditate. Risky, but I think this is the most intelligent option. Just meditate. Yes. Just regain stamina. Let them move away if they want. I need the stamina. And now I can put another Watchman circle down. Boost. Up here. Fizzle. Goes back to the expert sniper up here. Yep. Drop more of their stamina even if I won't do that much damage. Meaning none. Rue can't handle that too long. So 19. I want both of them to go down here. Do the exact same thing again. I don't know if they will move. Yeah, they will move all the way down here. Again, 0 damage, but Rue's stamina is taking a real hit there. And I've got another circle here. Does Fortify ever stop? It doesn't look like it. I think is really not doing all that much here, but that's fine. Pistol is running very low on stamina again, so actually I do want the meditation here. Remove your walk, just meditate. Both of you. It's fine, let them walk up, because I still see... Wait. Pilot's alone here. That is curious. Sure. Move up, actually. Pilot stays down. Rue stays there. That's 27 damage. I don't know what Rue's problem here is, but he can't go on. I want you, Sync, to block. Yeah, I actually want this exactly to continue. Valet moves down again. Drew moves all the way down and they've now met up again. That's fine. Both of us have the stamina available, so we can move down there. Meet them. Violet can use first aid. That is not ideal. I did not know that. Okay. So I need to catch them off at some other point. Sync needs to meditate, that's the problem. And while he's here, I think it's better if Pistol might as well also meditate. This is a very long fight. Another Watchman's Circle's disappeared. I want Think to cast another one of those. I want Pistol on the Expert Sniper. Go up. Attack them. Take some of their stamina away because Violet is now punished. Ooh. That's a bad position for you to be in, Violet. It's a really bad position for you to be in. That's a pretty good position for me to just call on Azure Lightning again. And in the meantime, Sync can meditate. Wait. It said Violet was punished. Why is she able to move? Ugh. I can't move. I need Pistol to meditate. Otherwise I have no attacking output. And I can't get closer to them. They're gonna put another Watchman's Circle. And put him an Expert Sniper. Move back down here. Okay, we don't do any damage, I'm aware, but that's not the issue. We'll do exactly the same again, in a sense, not quite. We'll move up here, both of them, and continue applying pressure to them. Because Rue should be very close to being punished. Yes, he is now punished. But Fistler has very little. It's not great. But, you know what? I think this could continue for a while, so I do want to use the Azure Lightning. I actually think this is the time where I need to move in. Let's go, let's try this. 5 damage is fine. 48. Alright. And now, Thistle. Finish him. 53. That's it. Yep, Pistol's now punished as well, but the battle is already over. The battle is over. The once roaring inferno has died out, leaving behind only gently glowing tongues of gold. The ruins of the suburb, monuments of what had just taken place here, until once again you find yourself standing in front of the house where it all began. Its flames, too, have been silenced and extinguished, its structure collapsing in on itself, together with those ephemeral memories of the short time you spent together. Your focus turns to Violet as she strains to crawl over to Rue until she can take his hand in her own. With her time drawing to an end, she musters all her remaining energy to sit up. Her hands are quivering, but they slowly reach over to caress Rue's hair gently and rest his head on her lap. The scarlet light of morning blends with the glow of the embers, illuminating their faces as they grasp each other's hands. Violet, I'm sorry. It's okay, Rue. You did your best. Completely immersed in the scene, you don't even notice Thistle arriving until Rue says his name. Boss, Thistle, my job. Thistle sighs and answers in a placid tone. Yes, I knew. Of course you knew. I suppose I have nothing left to tell you. Just take care of the girl. Do what I couldn't do. What are you saying? You witnessed her fortitude for yourself, didn't you? She doesn't need me, and it's mostly your fault that she ended up like this anyway. Rue lets out a hacking cough, unable to smile, but despite that he turns to you, his face as stoic as it's always been. I have a thing for strong girls, what can I say? Even if they don't need any protection, even if I am the one in need. We all want someone to turn to, someone to make us feel useful, to give us a purpose. The couple exchange a moment of mutual understanding, and a smile appears on Violet's lips. They don't say anything. They don't have to say anything. Yet, although Violet manages to remain calm, Rue begins to break down. He attempts to force a smiling facade while looking at Violet's face, but his composure is slowly but surely eroded. One by one, the tears escape. Violet, forgive me. I wanted to spend more time with you. That's all I wanted. And here I am, my love. I'm not going anywhere. But I doubted myself. I didn't know if it was right. I didn't know if you wanted to have me by your side. The pain builds up more and more until it's lodged itself in your throat. I was always afraid you would find out who I really was. I always feared you would leave me once you discovered the truth. Once you learned it was I who killed your brother. He can't stop the tears until his entire face is stained with water and caked blood. It was just another job, just another list of suspects where anyone could have been guilty. The solution was always to just eliminate them all, no matter who was truly innocent. I just had to make sure nobody would get suspicious, nobody would complain. That's why I went to meet you. But I couldn't stop lying to you because I wanted to stay by your side. You were all I had. You were the only truth in this vast world I've ever cared about. And if I had the chance to go back in time, to start all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. I would kill as many people as necessary if that meant I could see you again for even just one more second. If that would give me the chance to return to your house and taste your sweets, even if you hated me, just one more time. The tears intermingle with blood and dust from the asphalt. In the silence, Violet's free hand slowly moves, finally resting on top of Rue's head. Rue, you idiot. She strokes his hair like comforting a child, still smiling. That's why you always ended up helping everyone if they insisted just a little, especially Sink. If someone was able to defeat you with justice, if someone was able to surpass you even if you gave it your all, you could at least say goodbye without any regrets, right? But Rue, who do you think I am? Of course I knew. Her, the other Violet, she knew it all already too. Rue no longer has the strength to be surprised. The light fades from his eyes, and Violet's voice slows down. Both of us, we didn't make sweets to try to learn the truth, nor to earn your trust in search of some quantifiable benefit. I cooked and will continue to cook just for you, for all eternity if necessary, whenever you feel hungry, for as long as you need me. I'll always be there. Your skin gradually loses all color. Rue has no more tears to shed. The hand stroking his hair slowly stops. Their breaths grow weaker and weaker until they're inaudible. There's nothing left but one last thread of voice connecting the two. Violet's last words before she closes her eyes forever. After all, I tell you all the time, Rue. What would you ever do without me? Without ever letting go of each other's hands, their hearts stop beating. You watch as the life drains from their eyes, their bodies, their faces, leaving nothing but corpses entwined around each other, embracing each other while their souls dissipate in little twinkles of light, like stars returning to the sky, echoing the emptiness in your chest you felt in that house, that home. Once again. Just like I always did. Hours pass by without you realizing. Pistol is the first to break the long silence as he talks out loud to himself. I'll be taking a walk around the castle. You ignore him entirely, forcing the man to stop. He wets his lips and finally lets out a somewhat exasperated sigh. Think about what happened. I wish I could tell you not to worry, but I cannot afford that luxury. The reason why you don't regenerate like the others. I don't care. Although you brusquely cut him off, Pistol continues. I'm not sure, but it may have to do with the abnormal conditions that led to your appearance. During a duel, tulpas become mortal. It's not until the conflict is resolved that... I said I don't care. I do, though. Pistol falls silent. Several moments pass without either of you saying anything. So basically what Pistol is trying to say is that we are still in the process of a duel that's been going on for months now. We've returned to where we were, to where you wanted us to be. You managed to make me get involved by my own hand, by my own curiosity. Now I only need to keep fighting, right? I didn't want you to see it that way. Unfortunately, you are my host and I need you alive. But none of that will change my decision, nor will it change how I feel. And how do you feel? You touch your chest, controlling your breathing and closing your eyes. Despite having way more experience than me, despite the gratitude and appreciation I felt towards them, I fought and I survived. It wasn't my fault, I had no other option. And I won. I made it so far. You stand up, pulling your hood up to cover your face. It's disgusting, demeaning. I don't even feel guilty after everything I've done. Its absence is the first thing you notice. The castle is no more. Less than half of the building is still standing. You can find scattered debris from several blocks away. Pistol is already waiting inside. In front of him, the cause of all this languishes on top of a small hill of rocks crowning the catastrophe. It's been a while, Sink. The girl has not lost her elegance nor her lack of tact, ascending the mountain of wreckage with that unmistakable confidence and arrogance. As you can see, I've been busy too. Rosemary turned out to be a hard nut to crack. Did you know she didn't even have a tulpa? The odd number was her fault. Tulpas arise from fear and necessity. She'd never felt anything like that since the incident. But once I got serious, her friend came out and things got complicated. You can probably imagine it just looking at the results around us. All that potential. Who knows how far that girl would have made it if she had put it into practice sooner. Oh well, what difference does it make now? Fennel sneaks a look at you, waiting for some reaction. When she doesn't obtain what she's looking for, she gets angry. What? You don't have anything to share after all this time? I thought you would miss me after our last confrontation. I'm supposed to be the tough one. Put some welly into it. I'm provoking you here. Oh well, who am I trying to deceive? It's always been this way. There's always been that great difference between us. Fennel. If you're not going to react to my provocations, then I'll have to be more straightforward. Fennel unfolds her aura for an instant and her halberd effortlessly appears in her hands. She raises it into the air like a javelin and hurls it in your direction with tremendous strength. The halberd plants itself on the ground right in front of your feet. The force of the strike blows your hood off. An inch closer and the halberd would have cleaved you in two. Is it clear now? The weapon continues to vibrate. Now forced to react, you remember the situation you found yourself in, and the moment you spent together. You unlock the style for halberd. Do not forget what we are now, Sink. I could present explanations, but that would not get us anywhere. You know this world does not allow you to hear anything related to the person you're supposed to be. Any hint, any attempt to tell who you do look like or who you are supposed to be is blocked. A nice and kind way to tell you none of that concerns you. That is then technically a plot hole, isn't it? How Violet knew about her other self.
And when you think about it, that's precisely the biggest clue to solving this whole puzzle.
You want to intervene, but Thistle steps forward first. Fennel, why did you come back?
Isn't that a rhetorical question?
The girl shrugs, an amused expression on her face.
After so many years under your tutelage, one comes to learn what you really mean. Always so meticulous, so calm, even at a time like this, truly revolting.
You know that is not true.
Oh no, you are right. This time is different. Sync is supposed to be the very proof of that. But it's that politeness of yours that gets on my nerves. When you treat everyone with such respect, it becomes indifferentiable from true appreciation. How do you think we felt? Not just us, but also those of your other life here in the capital. How could we know who you liked the most? How could I think I was special? You took me out from the battlefield, but that means nothing when you were the one who put me into one in the first place. Your words are worthless unless accompanied by actions, old man. Your promises never made any sense because you never understood the very concept of sacrifice. Always answering to a higher duty. Under your gaze, we were nothing but pieces from one of your absurd tabletop games. And now you want me to believe you've ever loved someone in your entire life?
Just like back during their first encounter, Thistle remains stoic and immovable. Fennel, tired from all that, gives up and turns her attention to you.
You have it hard with this man, Sync. But that does not change the position you two are in, from which you cannot escape. What happened in the garden only accelerated the process, and now we can finally consider our truce over. I said I wanted to stay and observe what you had assembled, but now all that remains are ruins. A confirmation of how useless all that nonsense you had here in the castle really was. We only have to finish this game once and for all. But not here for obvious reasons. We'll save time if we go where everything starts and everything ends.
Fennel points to the sky behind her, the point where all eyes focus when lifting their gaze to the heavens. The monolith.
Aren't you curious to see what will happen? The secrets it hides are supposed to be open for the last one remaining. Show it to me one more time, Sync, the determination you had when we last parted. It's the only chance we have to regain our freedom. It does not matter who wins, we'll give our memories to this city, to this life, and to this teacher. Our graduation day, you could say.
I deserve that and more for what I am.
Alright, but we are still in the castle, and we do technically, well, we do have two main events, and we do have some secondary events. We can explore Ruse and Violet's rooms, which we probably will do. We can also explore the far south, whatever that is. We might even go into the library once more and study up on some spells, who knows. But anyway, for now, this is it, the end of this episode of Lotus Reverie First Nexus. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.